I think the more we become assimilated into the community, nationalities, race, religion, that hopefully someday it won't exist anymore. But certainly today, as we sit here, there's no question that that stereotype does exist.
Stereotyping Italians back in the movies that were made in the 30s. I mean, if you look at the way Italians were portrayed in those movies.
You get the stereotypical performance from a guy that's not Italian, that interprets the way he thinks Italians ought to behave.
Because of the stereotype, they were treated differently.
Guy's giving me trouble. Can you help me? They think of us as physical people. They think of us as finishers.
The current vintage is obviously like what we see today in The Sopranos and the Jersey Shore.
Our children, our parents, our relatives, that's our family. And those are the people that mean the most to us. Don't ever make any mistake about that. And regardless of what you read, regardless of what you see, regardless of what you hear, that is the family that Italian Americans are most connected to.
They look at a guy like you and me, and although because of what they see on the screen, that's all they can get it from, because they don't hang out with Italian guys.
There's an assumption that is made that because you're an Italian American, that you have to be involved with something, that somewhere along the line you must have crossed the line.
Guy is going to say, hey, I don't do that. Frank will take care of him for me.
Because of certain connotations, it's opened up doors for me that I didn't think I could open, simply because they thought that I was somebody that they would want to know.
Now, I don't want to generalize it to the point where I think everybody thinks that, because I don't. Because I think there are a lot of intelligent people in the country and in our state, but there still is that faction that relies too much on movies and theater, and they still just think that underlying the success, there has to be something more to it.
I'm an actor doing a role. For God's sake, I'm doing a role that I'm being paid for.
My heritage means a great deal to me.
I pride myself on that. I'm happy. I feel privileged to have been born into a nationality that has contributed so much to the world and continues to do so.
The greatest amount of Italians are clean, living people, family-oriented, loving people.